Welcome back, poets. It's our first episode to kick off the new year here at Whittier College.
2012. Not yet the end of the world, poets, but we'll get there eventually.
Now to our top story. For those of you who have not heard, Cal Grants are being debated to be taken away from students.
That would affect 20 to 30% of our Whittier student population. Let's take it to Catherine.
President Herzberger, last week your email was sent out about the Cal Grants. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and what the feedback from students have been since that email was sent out?
Well, I've had wonderful feedback from students. As you know, what I ask students to do is let me know if there are any students out there that have a lot of energy and passion about this topic. So about 1/5 of our students receive Cal Grants. And so it would be a big impact on them if the full reduction in the Cal Grant occurs as the governor is proposing.
Have you received any feedback from alumni regarding this issue or parents?
We have heard from some alumni who say that they would be delighted to help us in this campaign, and we're reaching out to them to see whether we can identify a few who are wonderful examples of Cal Grant recipients.
And if students do wish to get involved, what should they do?
Why don't they write to me at president@whittier.edu. We're keeping a list of students who would like to be involved and in a variety of activities, and we'll reach out to them as needed.
Thank you so much for your time. Back to you, Alex and Dylan.
Statistics show that the student recipients of these grants are actually the most academically savvy.
So basically we're taking away a gift to the world, a better portion of society, really academically strong kids, and an opportunity for students.
Basically.
It's pretty ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but on to other news. There's a new censorship of the internet. Bree, tell us a little bit about that.
Thanks, Alex and Dylan. The Stop Online Piracy Act has been a big conversation on campus. Let's see how it affects our student body.
Do I think it's right? No, but do I think it's something that's going to continue to happen as long as the internet's in existence? Definitely. Really, my generation, the college generation, 18 to 25, is so used to using. If we're not going to pay for it, we're definitely going to steal it online, and there's more than 1 million sources to do it. I don't think that there's going to be any appropriate resolution, and since PIPA and SOPA are tabled indefinitely at this point, I would like to say that it's not going to be something that's addressed for at least the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that there is a loss in revenue from the medias collectively because of online piracy, but does our government fully understand what that means or the full implications or how to address it in a democratic way? I don't really think so.
I'm Bree Campanero with QCTV.
Well, it looks like 2012 is off to a great start.
Yeah, looks like the end of the world may come sooner than expected.
Well, you know, Alex, you gotta understand all the piracy going around on the internet these days. Something's gotta be done, so.
Yeah. Thank you, SOPA. Thank you, PIPA.
Well, to brighten my day, let's go to sports with Russell and Tyler.
Thanks, Dylan. I'm Russell Nicewater.
And I'm Tyler Zickel, and welcome to the very first broadcast of WCSN, Whittier College Sports Network, where you can find all the latest poet athletic highlights, news, interviews, and more coming at you twice a month on QCTV.
Now, the biggest sporting news last month was our swim team having their first ever home meet at the brand new pool. Let's go check it out. It's been nearly 2 years since the Poets have had a home swim meet, and the newly renovated Lillian Slade Aquatic Center proved to be a sight to see, as the Whittier College swimming and diving team set 9 pool records in their 144-89 victory over the Laverne Leopards. Poets were led by a medley team consisting of Christopher Evans, Gabe Lane, Dane Kawamoto, and Alexander Peterson, who took home first place honors in the 400-yard medley relay with a time of 3:41.67. It's good to see our swim team making a big splash in the new pool.
Absolutely.
Now, I went out to the field and chatted with sophomore Shayna Denny on how the women's lacrosse team is going to fare this season. Let's go check it out.
Now we're out here with sophomore midfielder Shayna Denny. Shayna, how is the team improving from last season?
So this season, definitely every girl on the team will be able to play every position. So far in the fall season, we practiced making sure everyone's going to be playing the defense, midfield, and offense. So all our players will be able to help out on every position on the field.
What do you feel like the team's biggest strength is going into the season?
So I think our team's biggest strength is everyone really wants to be there, like on our team, and be there practicing every day. So that's really great that we have a positive group of girls, and that really adds to good vibes on the field and off.
How do you feel first-year head coach Stacy Williams is guiding the team?
So I definitely think Stacy is turning our women's lacrosse program around in a really good way. I think we're a lot more organized, and we have a lot of goals set really high for us, and she's really keeping us all on track, and I think we're going to only go up from here.
Thank you, Shayna.
Now, your women's lacrosse team had kind of a disappointing season last year, only garnering one victory in all of their contests. But they hope to ride the wave of encouragement brought by first-year head coach Stacy Williams and hope to finish up the season strong.
That's right. And Russell, didn't you have the opportunity to sit down with the captain of the men's lacrosse team, Andrew Sweat?
Well, yes, I did. Mr. Sweat commented on how he really thinks the level of team chemistry has really brought this team to the forefront of competition this year.
You know what? Let's hear it from the man himself. Check out the interview.
We're out here with Poets men's lacrosse captain and defenseman Andrew Sweat. Now, Andrew, what are your guys' goals for this upcoming season?
Well, actually, this summer, Coach Kelly made us all read a book. It was by John Wooden. And in the book, it pretty much just lays out that you can't define goals as numbers, wins, any points. It's really just this year, and taking away from that book, it's just we're going to try to be the best we can this year.
Well, how do you hope to accomplish that?
I think it just starts every day. I mean, coming to practice, getting better every day, and building upon what we've done the previous day.
What do you feel like the biggest challenges you'll face in the upcoming season will be?
That's a good question. It's actually, I think it's our biggest challenge, but also our biggest strength. We have a small team this year, smaller than we have in the past 4 years. So I think it's going to be tough number-wise, just athletically running. But at the same time, I think it's going to be great because it's just a small group of guys, and everybody's really, really close.
Be sure to catch your first men's lacrosse home game, March 12th versus Gordon University.
That's going to do it for this inaugural episode of WCSN. I'm Tyler Zickel.
And I'm Russell Neiswanger.
Back to you.
Thank you guys for brightening my day.
Now let's take it to Jonah Robledo to see who the Poet Spotlight of the Month is.
Thank you, Dylan and Alex. I'm here with Darren Manzano, the president of the Halo Halo Club. So what was your inspiration on creating this Filipino club?
All my life, all the schools I attended, there weren't that big of a population of Filipinos. There wasn't even a Filipino club around, and I always wanted to be a part of that. So why not start one here on campus?
So what are your goals for this club?
To further the knowledge and heritage of the Filipino culture.
Halo Halo, that's an interesting name. What does that mean?
Halo Halo in Tagalog, or Filipino language, means mix. And Halo Halo is also a Filipino dessert that's composed of a bunch of different ingredients. It's a random mix of ingredients. And so what we wanted for the club is to have a mixture of people, not just Filipinos, while still celebrating the Filipino culture. That's Halo Halo.
Thank you so much. Now here's Chelsea.
Hi, I'm here with Yvette Alonzo, captain of the Whittier College dance team. Hi, Yvette. Can you tell us about the upcoming dance show?
Yeah, sure. Whittier College Dance is going to have a dance show on Saturday, February 18th at 2 p.m. in the Shannon Center. So this show is a great opportunity for, everyone else to come out and see that, we're not just about hip-hop. We all have different experiences, so it's nice to see that, we have different things that we can do too.
Okay, great. So what style should we expect to see at the show?
We'll be having jazz, contemporary, hip-hop, lyrical, and tap. So it'll be a different types of dances that our team will be doing, and we will also be having some outside performers as well.
Okay, great. And I know you were on the dance team last year, but this is your first year as dance captain. How has it been accepting that new leadership role and putting on the show?
It's been pretty challenging, having to organize everything, making sure, everything's going with the flow. But it's been going pretty good. It's a really good experience, being in a different role, and as well having a different relationship with the teammates. So it's really, really fun.
Okay, great. Thanks, Yvette. And remember to see that dance show February 18th at 2 p.m. This is Chelsea Spear for QCTV. Back to you at the studio.
Well, poets, hopefully things brighten up as the month goes on, and good luck with Valentine's Day.
Hopefully. Well, hopefully we'll have some positive news for you at the end of this month, because there's already some love in the air. Love, love.
Kisses, kisses, and hugs, hugs. Well, until next time, poets, I'm Dylan Grandy.
And I'm Alexandra Sanchez.
Take care.